Hi friends, welcome back to Speed Tribe. So today we're going to talk about struggle. In 2008, Michael Phelps won 8 gold medals in 8 races. It was amazing, just a feat of personal discipline that is just phenomenal. One of his races though was interesting. It was the 200-meter butterfly, and he dove in, he was swimming his race, and the announcer's like, okay, he's gonna pull away, but he never really pulled away. He ended up winning, he ended up getting a gold medal. He ended up even setting a world record, but at the end of the race, he tears off his goggles and his swim cap, and he's frustrated. Why? He just won. Well, it turns out that some water got into his goggles almost immediately into the race. And so for 3/4 of the race, he's swimming almost completely blind. 125 meters of a 200-meter race, he can't see anything. He can't see the lane line. He can't see when he's supposed to turn. He's just counting strokes, counting strokes, and turning when he thinks, hey, I've got to go this far. Why am I telling you this story? Well, here's the thing. Sometimes crap happens and you've got to deal with it. And you cannot blame the refs. You cannot blame the coach. You cannot blame the politics or other things. You've just got to realize that struggle is part of life. Now, we've talked about your lizard brain before, your amygdala. It doesn't like to struggle. It does not like to suffer. And so frequently when we listen to our fear, when we listen to our lizard brains, we avoid suffering and we avoid hard things. I got some friends, she's in junior high right now, and her and another girl at her school don't like each other. They're both beautiful, talented, wonderful human beings, but they have butted heads. And so instead of having a tough conversation with one another and fixing the problem, instead of moving forward, the one girl just has totally tried to go to a different school, a different situation, and avoid all that situation. And I'm not saying what's right in every single sense or situation, but what I am saying is that we frequently try to avoid struggle. Instead of facing it and dealing with it, we try and run away with it. Imagine if we treated our physical symptoms the same way. Like if you got some sort of sore or break on your arm, instead of treating the sore or break, if you just didn't let anybody touch it. Like, can you imagine how crazy that would be? And you just didn't live life because you didn't want anything to touch this sore or this break. But we do this with mental sore spots all the time. We avoid having them struggle. We avoid touching it. We avoid dealing with it. It is totally possible to experience struggle and still have fulfillment and happiness. In fact, I'd say it's crucial. Our guys over at Train Ugly talk about jungle tigers and zoo tigers a lot. Zoo tigers don't have to struggle. Jungle tigers have to struggle every day. And so jungle tigers grow more. In fact, we know that wild rabbits are smarter than tame rabbits. And we know that monkeys who live in environments that are unpredictable learn way more. Uncertainty and change leads to growth. And so what we want to do is we want to struggle on purpose. We want to be okay with being uncomfortable. We're never going to get rid of that fear. We're never going to get rid of that discomfort. But we're going to be okay learning. We're going to be okay struggling in it. And so here's your homework. Your homework today is to find a way to struggle on purpose. I'm not saying you got to spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week there. But I want you to stretch on purpose, and not just in sports. Maybe it's something like you just do something that you're not used to. Like you don't use your phone for a whole day. Or you talk to somebody new that you haven't talked to. You answer a question in class. You ask somebody out. You have a tough conversation. I want you to find something that causes you to struggle on purpose so that you can be comfortable in those times, those Michael Phelps times where things don't go wrong and you can work within that struggle. So your homework is to choose within this next week one purposeful struggle. You don't have to live the whole time there, but do something hard for you that's outside of even sports and learn how to do it. Okay? All right, we'll see you next time.